Hello everyone, hope you are fine. This is Filipino explaining. Just after explaining what a solution of differential equations is, or how we can find the solution of differential equations by direct integration method, here we are going to learn how to solve differential equations by another method called by separating the variables. By separating the variables, by separating the variables. By separating the variables, if the given equation is of the form, if the given equation is of the form dy dx is equal to f x y, the variable y on the right hand side, the variable on the right hand side the variable on the right hand side prevents solving by direct integration. We therefore have to devise some other method of solution. For example, let us consider equations of the form dy dx is equals to fx dot capital Fy, and of the form dy dx is equals to fx over capital Fy, i.e. or that is equations in which the right hand side can be expressed as products or quotients or functions of x or of y. Are we there? So we can work out one example here that you can see what I'm trying to talk about. So example, that we were asked to find or solve dy dx is equals to 2x over y plus 1. Solution: our given differential equation is dy dx is equals to 2x over y plus 1 this can also be written, or you can write this as remember, by multiplying both sides by y plus 1, y plus 1 becomes this way, comes y plus 1 dy dx is equals to 2x y plus 1, so that we have y plus 1 dy dx is equals to 2x. Remember, here we have y plus 1, so y plus 1 goes, then we remain with 2x. Are we there? So we want to eliminate this dx from this side, from left hand side, so that we have dy, y dy, then x dx. So we multiply both sides by dx, so we multiply by dx, then the resulting answer is y plus 1 dy, because this dx goes, remain with dy, 2x dx. The next step is to now integrate both sides with respect to x. We integrate both sides with respect to x. Are we there? So we integrate both sides of the equation, and therefore this one can also be written as integration of y dy plus integration of 1 dy is equals to integration of 2x dx. Out there. So y, the power of y is 1, so we increase the power. Since we are integrating, increase the power by 1, then we divide by the resulting answer, or the answer that you have found after increasing the power. So the power of y is 1, so we increase the 1 by 1, we get 2, we divide by 2, it will be y squared over 2 plus, remember integration of 1 is a constant, so the power of y is 0. Remember, any number raised to power 0 is equal to 1, so the power of y here is 0. That's why we have 1. So if we increase the power of y, it will be 0 plus 1, we get 1. So y raised to power 1 is equal to y times 1, we get y is equals to 2x squared dx. If we integrate 2x with respect to x, we have, since the power of x is 1 here, we increase by 1, we have x squared, then we divide that power by, we divide everything, or this integrand, we divide the integrand by the increased power of x, so it becomes 2x squared over 2 plus the arbitrary constant c. So the final answer, or the answer, becomes y squared over 2 plus y is equals to, this and this goes, x squared plus c. And that becomes the answer.